Hello, everyone. It's Ingrid from thinkingthis.com. Today, we will be setting up week 44 in my Sterling Ink Common Planner A5 Vertical. It's going to be a short live today. I have a lot of editing to do. There's a lot of things that I want to clean up in terms of I don't want to carry it into the next year. And the biggest one is actually my setup of this planner. I'm still working on that video. You'll find out more about why it's taken so long for me to get that out in the video itself. If you would like to see that video, actually, I just realized I named this week 43, but we're actually doing week 44. Um, just just so you know, this is week 43 right here. Some of it was planned in advance, and some of it I just came in on Thursday and did some little bit of planning. Anyway, after our week 42, after our week 44 plan with me, then we will say our affirmations, and that's going to be it. I'm estimating we're going to be here an hour together. Okay. I feel like my angle is funny on this, but we're gonna do it. We're just gonna use it the way it is. Okay. Even though I have been doing these Sunday lives for almost an entire year, I feel like I started late October, going live on YouTube on Sundays at 3:30 Eastern Time. But I still don't remember the format to make things go smoothly and reduce thinking on camera. So every now and then I got to check my checklist. So the first thing is appointments. So where can I put this? Where can I put this so that I can see it again? Okay, let's try there. Can I see it there? Yes. Okay, appointments. So I start with appointments just so that I don't think that I can do what I usually would do at that hour. Now, I do believe there's only one appointment. Well, no, that's not true, because we do have book club. That's just color-coded with a different color. All right, so have this parent meeting. There's so much paperwork to do. That god darn paperwork. Wouldn't it be easier if it just blew away? All right, so parent meeting. Then I also have my pickups. Okay, we have done that. Now let us do book club. And our live. I actually think I probably shouldn't go live on this November 2nd. And maybe I should make that a contemplative sort of day. So yeah, we're not going live November 2nd. We're going to let that be All Souls Day and leave it at that. Okay, so that is it. Book club. Okay, so appointment-based things have been added. Next up, we will be doing cooking/dinner. Given that it is Halloween week and we are on a special diet in our house, I'm gluten-free. And one of my children needs to be grain-free and starch-free. Well, more than one of my children, but I can only get one of them to comply. So there's going to be like Halloween related cooking. And I would say that I would say the majority of Thursday is going to be cooking, baking, making treats. Cutting it a little close to schedule that for Thursday, but there's just too much. There's just too much stuff to do. Actually, I have to make dinner this day too. I should plan it so that I don't have to cook. So I should try to make a double batch of something so that I don't have to cook Friday and Saturday. Let's see. So that means I should write a meal plan today so that I can plan my kitchen time efficiently and not kick myself going, oh, I wish I would have started sooner, which is what happens a lot. If I leave things to when I get the idea, or leave everything all for one day. But that's really, if I do good preparation these days, then leaving it all for one day shouldn't be too bad. But my menstrual cycle, I think this is the week that it's supposed to say hello. So that's not good. So it's another reason to see what I can try to do, especially Monday, Tuesday. So that I don't leave everything for Thursday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put these extra dots to make me, to cue me about what I could be doing in advance. Okay, we've done dinner and cooking. Now it is time for the bedtime routine. I can't believe it's October already. This entire year has gone by so quickly. Oh, wow, my nose is giving all the allergy signs right now. All right, bedtime routine. Okay, so generally we have PM reflection and weekly reflection. But since the new month is starting um, on Saturday, November 1st, then I'm going to add monthly reflection to the schedule. Okay, that's it. Time blocked the bedtime routine. Next up is homeschool admin. There's a lot to do. We have update the homeschool register, which is pretty much where I just write down what we did that day for school. If I don't do that on a daily basis, then I'm left scrambling. What did we do? What were we doing? Down the road. So it's important that I do this It helps us stay on track with the curriculum and helps me see, hey, we haven't done enough of this subject if I'm not checking daily. Also helps me to note somebody needs more review in something. Like, I may not remember days later that we were supposed to review something, but the same day that I realized that that was happening, if I can get it written down, I'll remember that it needs to happen. Okay, so let's update the homeschool register. Update the homeschool register. And then there's more homeschool admin to do. I've got to give it some time here Monday. This is homeschool preparation stuff like printing materials and preparing lessons. But in order to remember that it is vital that I do print, I'm just going to write print here. What next? Definitely something has to be happening Saturday. So I'm gonna make it a 2:30 to 5 o'clock thing on Saturday. And Sunday, that should also happen, even though I was talking about contemplative prayer stuff. I do have a lot to do here, and I just can't leave it. So we're going to also block 7 to 10 on Sunday for that. Okay, so that's homeschool admin. Now it's homeschool instruction. It's going to be a short week because I take Halloween off. Make that, a holiday for us. And so schooling is happening Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday will be like baking with the kids. Friday, actual Halloween, and so forth. So oops, terrible. All right, so there is homeschool instruction time. There we go. After that, we have time blocking the evenings. And I already know Thursday, again, is like Halloween preparation stuff. So again, we're just going to make that cooking. If it just so happens that there's no cooking at that time, yay. Maybe I can do some goal setting on that day. But if not, it's cooking. So actually, I'm not going to shade it in completely. I'm just going to leave the rectangle of hours highlighted. Friday is like pretty much going to be family hangout. So we will also mark that. I'm going to write right here. Halloween. All right. Oh, I may have to mute this just so I can blow my nose. I can't believe it. So annoying. Oh, no, we're over here. We're looking at, what are we looking at? Oops. Something that I should have covered. There we go. This is actually, since we're here, this is actually a contact log. I have the names of people that I want to speak to on a regular basis on this list, and then 1 through 31, and I'll write, text or P for phone call or whatever, just to let me know when the last time I spoke to someone was. But okay, we're here in November where I have added my lunar phases, but I have not added my work days, which is what I need for the evening routine, because most of my available times are at night. If you're new here, I'm Ingrid from thinkingthis.com. I am a writer, tarot reader, Akashic record guide, medium, and spiritual empowerment professional. I've discovered that decorative planning helps keep me motivated and productive as I parent, homeschool, create content, and maintain my spiritual practice. On Sundays, I go live, time block, and decorate my weekly pages in order to get the best grip on myself and on my time each week. Okay. So we are checking when my books are open. I don't have that memorized. I actually created that schedule sometime in July. So I need to come in here, look at my work planner pages, and just mark the days that I'm working. Okay, so we do have October. And so we have 27 and 28. 27, 28. And then we are completely off until the 3rd. So there we go. It's most of the week off, except for Monday and Tuesday. So yeah. Okay. We've done that. Now that we have, we can mark work days. So we have this. And we have this. Oops. There we go. I'm going to mark that in there. And those are the 2 work days. Next, what do we have? Well, yes, we've time blocked the evenings. This Saturday is like a personal care day, or should be. I had wash hair for yesterday, but I actually didn't do it yesterday. I did it today. So I'm going to put an X, but I'm going to write that I did it today. So tiny, I'm going to write 10/26. And that lets me know that I did do it, but I didn't do it on the day I scheduled it. Sometimes that's important to me. Sometimes it doesn't matter when I did it, but I do want to remember whether I washed my hair on Saturday or Sunday, because you can tell the difference. Okay. All right. I said that this was going to be a self-care style situation where I wash my hair. I might not wash my hair if I use my wavy talk and blow it out. That may happen. All right, so this might be a paint nails day. Wash hair or paint nails. Just because I like it. Okay, wash hair. Paint nails. I might actually paint my nails earlier in the day on that November 1st. But we'll leave it on the schedule as long as it happens on that day. I guess it doesn't matter. But I'm already remembering that I have to record some intros. I may need to do that on Saturday. Very likely. So I'm just going to write it down. Record intros. Okay. I already know what this is. did something. Did I? I don't know. I clicked on something with this mouse. It's in the way. Okay, continuing. Okay, we are up to the morning routine. So I turn the book sideways. I write all of the morning tasks on Monday, and then I just put signifier dots across the other days. Even though it's the same routine every single day, I have to always look it up. Here we are. All right, there we go. There's that to-do list. Same, pretty much the same, except for this top line, which is more event-based instead of lost my train of thought. More event-based instead of routine. There we go. All right, that's that for those morning routine. I forgot meditate needs this dot. And then direct morning routine. And then AM reflection. Okay, and then cleaning, which is this right here. There's also other cleaning tasks. So let's go back to the ideal weekly. Oops. Laundry. Laundry. There's two things that I need to vacuum. I didn't give myself enough space. I'm going to call it level 2. Is that level 2? No, it's really level 3. Level 3 hall. And then foyer. Okay. That's it. Now it's time for the to-dos. Our color is gray for October. So let me take a look and see what washi tapes we used. I'm gonna go with this dark one. This hourly whatever from an Archer and Olive subscription kit. It's supposed to go vertically, but we're gonna use it sideways. There we go. Perhaps it should have faced the other way. But we'll leave it. Okay, and we're just going to use this N45. I don't even know if it's too dark. Let's see. Okay, and then we will highlight the week. Oh, it looks messy. Not happy with it. And I can't even read it. I can't even see this highlighting thing. I need to put more thought into that. Okay, so next up is groceries. I'm just going to write it with the gray. Groceries. And then the other to-do lists. We have homeschooling, thinking this. Oops, I normally do it the other way, but I guess it doesn't matter. And then bookkeeping. Okay. Now we're just going to add our task dots. Bookkeeping. Groceries. Let's add this shopping cart. Shopping cart. And our item dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Oops. I believe. Is there something else? Oh no, I want to add the Fly Lady zone. This is zone 5. So we're going to add that 5. That's the Fly Lady zone. Yeah. Okay. Now I just need to write to do in here. And there we have it. We are completely done. Put this here. Oh, can't get it in. Why can't I get it in? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, duh, that's why you can't get it in. Let's move it up a little higher. Okay, so that is it. Week 44, completely time blocked. Ready for me to populate with specific tasks related to what I should be doing in the time block, right? Now we are going to do our affirmations. Need to. Here we go. Okay. So, our affirmations. I am supposed to be here, and I do belong, and it feels like love. That's by Dee Wallace. I easily love, validate, and cherish myself. I have the courage to face the truth. I got that one from Melody Beattie from Codependent No More. I don't need to belong everywhere. I belong to my vision. And that's by Bailey Varnell. And this last one, also by Bailey Varnell. I am not here to earn my worth. I am here to remember it. My voice matters even when it's quiet. My value exists even when I'm still. Whew, those have been very helpful for me. I got them from her astrology videos. I urge you to check her out with your natal chart in hand so that you can see the specific advice she has for your placements, as well as be inspired by the affirmations that she suggests for that placement. And that's pretty much it. It's going to be a short one today because, again, I have this backlog. I want to clear the schedule. And so I'm not going to try to fill in the hours. If you've enjoyed our time together, please remember to like and subscribe so that you can be notified when we are live or upload new content. If you would like to book a tarot, energy, or mediumship reading with me, my books are currently open at thinkingthis.com. Real quick, let's take a quick look at the moon mapping notebook and see the next phase, the phase that we will be encountering in week 44, happens this Wednesday, September 29th, where the first quarter moon will be in Aquarius. Also, Mercury enters Sagittarius on the 29th at 7:02 a.m. So there you go. That's what we have to look forward to within our week 44. I wish I would have mentioned that before we started planning, but I'm still figuring out what I'm doing when I go live other than be consistent. And so I will see you all not this week, not this Sunday, but the Sunday, November 9th. That's when I'll see you next. Have a wonderful week 44 and peace.